Okie dokie, introducing my next guest, or should I say guests? We've got two guests on my show now, on my radio show and podcasts, taking time out of their schedule. I'd like to introduce Paul and Stephen. They're from the musical duo, the Herron Brothers, joining me right here, right now, to chat about their latest single promotions. Well, glad to have you both on of your company today. And I just wanted to ask both of you, or one of you first, tell me a little bit about the Herron Brothers, just a little bit about yourself, where you're based in the UK, and your musical background and the styles of music that you do.
Well, who
Well,
wants to take this one? Do you want to go first? You start, and I'll
you
if
go.
you
I'll
miss
go
anything,
first. I'll
I'll
go
fill in.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll go
yeah.
first. Just um, first of all, to say I don't usually look like this. I just haven't got dressed yet because I've been on the internet all morning trying to sort out our Google ads for the latest single campaign, and I haven't bathed. So there you go. We are the Herron Brothers. We're originally from Northumberland, and we are brothers, and we've been together now for 40 years. Uh, we've been recording and putting albums and stuff out for, well, is it like 12 years?
I think it's about that.
Something,
Yeah,
something like
two
that.
were the first Herron Brothers album was 2008, I think, around that
The
time.
unofficial
So
one.
the proper official one, yeah. So yeah, it's been.
All
But
right.
we were in a band before that. We are in a band called the Sons, Sons. We did a bit of touring of Germany and stuff. And when that band split up, we decided to keep on going, basically. So yeah,
Because we're stupid.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Well, that nicely takes me to my next question. How is working as a duo, especially as brothers, compared to being in a quintet?
It's
Easier.
easier, yeah, because you know it depends how you set your band up. If you're a autocracy or a democracy or whatever it is. But with us, there was five of us, and it was a democracy to a certain extent. So uh, it becomes harder to get your particular vision that you want to the past the finishing line, so to speak. And the longer that you get to know each other in a band, the more um it, yeah, the more that can be a harder thing. So when it's me and Stephen together, because our kind of taste in music are pretty similar, we sort of like the same kind of pop, sort of indie stuff. We always are sort of on the same page ish. So there's never that many disagreements. Is
Fantastic.
there?
One of the
No,
reasons
never.
so one of the reasons I invited you both on my show is to chat about your brand new record called The Big Whip Around. What's the
Yeah.
message behind this record? Like, where did the inspiration from writing this song come from?
Okay, well, I guess I better take that one. The Big
Hmm.
Whip Around is well, yeah, I suppose, yes, lyrically it's about. So with these songs, the kind of basic ideas just pop into my head, and this one was the chorus. Oh, the big whip around, blah blah blah, it's coming for you, and I thought, oh, that just sounds nice. And then you have to figure out what is the big whip around. And in my mind, the big whip around was it's to do with climate change and the leaders across the world who are being rather silly and just sort of pretending that it's not happening, even though they are the only people in place. Well, the main people in place that can make a difference. So the big whip around was the idea of if and when these turning points come, like if the temperature of the planet changes too much and there is no coming back, the big whip around was in my head them sort of metaphorically looking around and going, oh, oh no, it's too late now. We should have done something. That's the big whip around.
Sure, the
As
strong.
opposed to the big whip round, which would be a massive hat in the middle of a street where we'd expect loads of money thrown in. Maybe I should have done it like
Yeah,
that.
there's a strong message there. Great.
There is,
Have you ever done busking yourselves, guys, like in the
yeah,
past?
loads.
Do you enjoy it?
No,
Yeah, Paul and his ex-bandmate Lee did quite a bit. I did a little bit when I lived in Newcastle. I did it about two or three times, and yeah, I enjoyed it up until I did it on Valentine's Day, and I did a song by Travis called Driftwood, and this couple came up and said, "Oh, do you know Driftwood?" And I went, "Yes," and they give me £2, and I thought that was amazing. So I proceeded to do this song, and they just started snogging in front of me, and everyone was walking by, and I was just playing this song while this couple was snogging like 3 feet in front of me. And at that point, I thought, I'm probably not going to do this ever again because it was mortifying.
Whenever I see like public displays of affection, I always think to myself, get a hotel room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit much,
definitely.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or at least
Back
a
to the
camera.
music now, the big whip around as well. I looked at the cover art for this as well. Not sure if I'm correct, but it's got three domino blocks in space. Was that a story behind that as well?
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of, yeah.
You
They're
need to
bricks.
make something up that's really clever now.
Mm. Well, I, with the videos that we do, it always from my input, it always comes from things that I find like visually interesting that kind of make me go, oh, that would be cool to do that with. And they're actually they're bricks, but they're bricks they're like rubber bricks because my partner and I we just had a kid. Well, he's 1 year old next week, and we got him some bricks. You know that they're really lightweight, full size like bricks you play with. And I thought they looked brilliant, and I've played with them more than he has. So I just like the idea of filming small things and making them look big. Um, so the video, if you look at the video, it's full of them bricks being filmed in different angles, kind of inspired
Hmm.
by maybe how they filmed
Yeah,
Star Wars in the 70s,
yeah. It's effect.
and then we
It
just
works.
we just used it as the cover because we ran out of time to do anything
Great.
good.
Now, interviewing you, you look like you're in a studio base there.
Yeah.
Going into the studio for the big whip around, how was that for you? Did you use like any particular instruments or microphones or recording equipment to help you get the sound that you wanted on this record?
We kind of we Paul has his studio where he is now, and I have mine where I am now, and we kind of just we between the two of us we've kind of got a bit of decent equipment over the years, so we don't actually go into the studio. Um, but yeah, anything else? I mean,
Oh, I mean,
Oh
yeah, that's
yeah,
fine. Yeah.
we have
So,
we play with
oh yeah,
a couple of lads who are the rhythm section in the band. They're called Dean and Dan. Hey guys, if you're listening or watching, we call them Double D, and we recorded the rhythm tracks with them too. But again, that was we were in the same. I was in the same room as the drummer. Stephen wasn't there, and then neither of us were in the same room as the bass player because he did it like from his house. That's how you do it these days. And then you deal with all the mistakes and things that you didn't want. You deal
hmm.
with them later on.
It's amazing
yeah.
amazing how technology's progressed over the years. Obviously, it's become so accessible, especially during
Yeah,
since COVID. People like
Yeah.
recording remotely.
Well, that was
yeah,
the COVID was kind of our first experience of doing that thing where we'd be sending the actual projects back and forwards to one another, and it would be like, oh, this needs this needs to be up or this needs EQing or whatever. And since then, we've always kind of done it that way, apart from a few little bits and bobs, which can be really good or it can be really frustrating. Um,
Mm.
But yeah, I think most of the stuff we've done since then has been in our own little studios, and like I say, just kind of tossing ideas back and forward.
That's good. You don't have to travel too far. Keep it in-house.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I have to travel
Nice.
from my bedroom to this room, which is not very far at all.
yeah,
Right, and am I right? This big whip around will lead to an EP called Brick, released around Easter time, April.
yeah.
And on Brick as well, how many tracks will be on there?
Four.
Four
Yeah,
tracks.
there will be four, but we haven't. We're still finishing two of them. So if me and Paul have a major fallout, there might just be three, um, because they're taking forever to mix, aren't
Sure.
they?
Yep, they are. But you know, you will go and buy a pub.
True,
So,
true.
So when the EP Brick will be out when it's ready in its own time.
Yes.
Oh
When
no.
it's ready, when it's sounding its best, when it's ready for the world.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
going to throw it back to some of your other classics. One of your other tracks, I had it on my earpod the other day, was called Just Another Kick in the Face.
Yeah.
What's that song regarding?
Oh, that's because we're of a. I mean, you probably won't be able to tell because we're looking so great at the minute, but we're a little bit older than some of the young whippersnappers who are just emerging into the industry, and we have had so many metaphorical kicks in the face through the years. It's amazing that we're still going. Most of our contemporaries gave up a long time ago, but we're just like bulldogs with a slab of cheese and in between our teeth. It's like just can't stop. So the idea is it's kind of like tongue in cheek, but it's like all of the lines in Kick in the Face are, wow, isn't it? Wouldn't it be amazing if this happened, or this is probably going to happen next? We're going to have a big hit or whatever, and then the payoff line at the end is always, oh, it's probably just going to be another kick in the face, and that's what that's about.
Hmm. And do you have a key to perseverance? Keep going.
I think it's some kind of
Stupidity.
mental illness.
Yeah. Utter just doggedness and stupidity and yeah, we always kind of look at each other and go, why are we doing this? And there's not much of an answer we can give you
Hmm.
really.
No,
I
And
it's
guess
like
'cause
we do love it and we love playing live and all that, but actually, you know what? It becomes um you it's a funny thing because there are only when you see the Brit Awards and things like that, there are only ever a certain finite amount of people who are at the top of the heap, so to speak, that are making money. And it doesn't take much because of the way the industry is set up, it doesn't take much to go down that list and people are making no money at all. So I've forgotten the question. Um,
yeah, so with the key to perseverance,
oh yeah,
I was just going to
don't
interject
bother.
interject having interviewing you guys look like you take everything in your stride. You've got a good sense of humor, which is a good quality to
You
have,
have to, yeah.
and not so many people have that.
That's true. But I mean, the thing is, we could come on here. What's the point of coming on here? And we'll tell the truth, but in a funny way, because
Yeah,
otherwise, what a miserable pair of interviewees would be. Because we'd just be like, oh well, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. So it's our own fault
yeah.
that we carry on, and we someday hope to crack that egg, and the monetized yolk will flow
yeah.
down onto our fingers.
And but positive, you are performing a mini tour, playing dates in Sheffield, Matlock, and Derbyshire. What do you most look forward to about, going on the road and being on stage?
Just playing. The rest of it's usually quite uh
Mundane.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What's
Not
it
it's
like, to get like positive reviews, like from local newspapers, if that happens?
it's nice. I mean, these days you got to be careful because you get to know after you've had a certain amount of reviews if somebody that knows what they're talking about has actually written it, and also whether a human has actually written it. Because these days we've submitted quite a few over the past, I would say, a year, and they come
Mm.
back and it's reams of the eloquent versatility of the Herron Brothers benefits and you think the human wouldn't write like that. So
Mm.
that's disappointing
I
that people
I
would even bother.
I've gotten to a point now where I prefer the bad reviews or just the comments on
Yeah,
YouTube that people think they're being hurtful and think they're being really nasty, but it's just hilarious. We had
yeah.
I won't say the word because I'm assuming you don't want any swears on this, but we had a comment on one of our YouTube videos recently, which was there was all these like quite nuanced, quite nice comments, and then some not nice comments, and then there was one that was just this is shite, and I thought that it made me laugh for about 3 days because it was just
It's good.
so it was just so brilliant, yeah. And so I really like if the negative ones can make you laugh, that gives you an idea of how thick-skinned we are, and
Mm.
that's why I prefer the really negative, any negative reviews and stuff like that. I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Just think that these few people have took, time out of their day to go to trouble of commenting that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
it does say more about them, I think, than it does
Hmm,
about us.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
And it makes
great.
you feel a bit sad for them.
And the Herron Brothers, that's a great surname as well. The Heron, I know with one R is a beautiful bird, but Herron Brothers, people can remember that, can't they? Where's best for people to follow you on like social media? Do you have a website or in in your eyes, social media page? What's best?
Yeah, anywhere we're quite easy because of the double R in Herron. Just if you type in Herron Brothers anywhere, you'll be directed towards our Instagram, Facebook, website, YouTube, all that stuff. We're quite easy to find.
Brilliant. Also love your retro gaming in the background, the Atari as well. You're a bit of a
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
bit of a retro gamer.
Yeah, I'm very much so. I have far too much, hence the big shelves that I've had to build behind me.
They don't make them like they used to, do they?
They don't. They don't.
You made
Cool.
them yourself, didn't you?
What? What? Well, the
The
shelves I did, not
shelves.
the Atari.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a blast chatting with you, Paul and Stephen from Musical Culture of the Heron. I think that's everything I wanted to ask you for today. Thanks for
All right.
Good.
answering my questions so openly, and yeah,
I'm.
we'll get you
I'd
song
like
on
to
the radio.
apologise because I feel like my head has been bobbing around quite a bit, but it's because my dog was barking, so I had to let him in the room, and that's why I was kind of maybe doing a bit of that. So apologies.
All
No
right.
worries, guys. Yeah, all the best. All right with your
Thanks,
new
Danny.
single, and we look forward to your new EP as well when that comes out.
Thank you.
Take
Cheers.
care, guys. Brilliant.